When we have an understanding of death, life is just a little bit easier to live. Join me on LANEWAY to Spirit, where I do on-the-spot readings while on location. Experience evidence of spirit. You'll feel the love in your heart. So I'm going to start with you. Now, you had a lot of similarities, but I feel a little bit different around you because when I was sitting with her, I felt a lot different. Now, right away, I get the feeling of 4, 13, 22, or 31 around you. So number 4s. If not, January 3rd to the 30th, October 3rd to the 30th, February 2nd to the 22nd, or all of March, the 1st to the 31st.
The first
okay?
3.
The first 3? Okay. So what's the 4th?
What's the 4th? No, I'm blanking out.
That's okay. Let me continue talking. Someone talks about having cancer twice, okay?
Yes.
There's a piano relation
Yes.
to this person or connected, throat or thyroid issues. But for you, this person wouldn't be alive, okay? This person would be passed away. I think there's also someone coming through with either lung cancer or COPD or very heavy lungs as well. But this is not the same person, okay? So they make me feel that they're separate. I don't know if you have a Jerry or a George or a G name, a J or a John or a Joe, okay? But I'm hearing that too. And if it's not, G for me would be July or 7, 16s or 25s, okay? It's just the way I hear it. Now, they talk about somebody that died early in the morning or somebody that was found early in the morning, okay?
Yes.
So the thing is, I don't know if this person just like didn't wake up or they dropped dead early, and I hate to be, and it's not to be disrespectful, but I have that here. So you got a freaking lineup, okay? So they talk about that. So can I ask you if you understand what I'm talking about? And I'll get you to grab that. Go ahead.
Well, I was relating to an uncle that had cancer of the throat twice.
Yes.
Who played the piano, who died in 2013, and his birthday was January 13th.
Perfect.
So that's my connection, and I have connection with the other 2 months.
February.
February.
2nd to the 22nd.
Okay, February. Okay, but it's not nobody that passed.
Nope, even alive.
Yeah, my mother's birthday's in February.
Yeah, and then March 1st to the 31st.
March, right off the bat, I can't think of anybody.
That's okay. So who owned a restaurant, or who worked in a lot of food?
Restaurant.
Or food.
Food.
I'm making food, and I'm making a lot of it.
Yeah.
So it's not just at home.
Could it be a grandmother?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, my
Yeah.
grandmother.
Oh, okay. But they make me feel there's so sorry about that, but there's a huge connection to food here somehow. So the thing is, they make me feel either they catered or they cooked for a lot of people.
My uncle did too. My uncle had a restaurant. So
Yes.
You kind of walk it. My uncle had a restaurant at East Sudbury Shopping Center.
Yes. Okay.
And he's passed.
Yes. I'm so glad you said that, because I felt a restaurant and I'm thinking I'm on drugs. But yeah, there's definitely like something like that. So what's your first name?
Anna.
Anna. It's nice to meet you, Anna.
Nice to meet you too.
So did you put a note in a casket? Do you know someone who did?
Not offhand.
Someone shows writing a note to somebody that's already passed away, okay? So they make me feel the note's been written and put inside of a casket or inside of an envelope or something.
Actually, I did.
Yeah.
For my father.
Yeah.
And I put pictures
Yeah.
of all of the children.
In the
with
envelope.
note. So you don't always remember when you're asked. Yeah, my father. See, I was thinking of my uncle. Yeah.
No, you have a big lineup, but the one with the casket makes me feel you put something notes or something inside an envelope.
I wrote a note,
Yeah.
And a picture of all his kids.
Yeah, but anyways, your dad's here. He's been gone for a while, your dad. But he's really, really happy. And he talks about being with someone who's cremated, because I think he was buried, okay? And he talks about his nice coffin. He couldn't believe how nice it was. So the thing is, he's really bragging about how much they fussed. Well, he is. And he makes me feel good about that. Now, he also talks about something wrong with the bowels or the lower part of the body. So I always think of bladder, prostate, that kind of thing, but he talks about that. So I don't know if that affected him directly, but the thing is that's coming through very strong, okay? You also have somebody that makes me feel that they were close to you somehow. Talks about having something wrong with the blood. So either kidney problems, liver problems, oh my freaking God. And either that or they went septic or there was something wrong with the blood. And they make me feel they come around you quite a bit. You really suffered over this passing. Like, and this is one that you cried over 3-4 months solid. Because they make me feel you cried a lot over this person, okay? So I feel that. I feel like when I listen to music, I want to cry, you know? So they make me feel there's like a musical like song that reminds you of this person specifically. So maybe you're not going to remember that all right away, but I needed to tell you that. Now they're all together. There's somebody that played bingo, okay? And I see the freaking bingo dabber. So bingo, bingo, bingo. So someone really liked their freaking bingo, and someone loved to cook brown beans, okay, and meat pies. So I also have that coming through. So there's a huge connection to food. And like the thing is, I don't know if you're French Canadian, but the thing is they talk about French Canadian food, okay?
Yes, I am French Canadian.
Yeah, so they do make me feel that. But I want to thank you so much for coming here today. It takes a lot of courage sometimes. It does. And it's scary because you know, you think no, no, no. And then when you get home, I actually had someone that wrote into me and said, oh my God, there was like 20 things more that I can relate to. And I feel bad because I feel like I didn't connect with that person, or I walked away not acknowledging them. Don't worry about it. You're in front of a lot of people. It's a little intimidating. But the thing is, there's always someone around you. So I feel good about that. Who's the school bus driver, by the way?
School bus driver.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law's father drove a school bus.
Yeah, he's coming through. He wants to say hi, but he was a bus driver, and it was for schools, not like the transit, not like the coach or whatever. It was like schools, because I hear screaming kids, and he had a lot of patience. I can't believe it, because I mean, I wouldn't have that patience. But he makes me feel pretty good, but he wants to say hi, so please let her know, okay?
I will.
Thank you so much. Thank you. For you. Oh my God, do they ever talk a lot around you? Holy shit, eh? They're still yakking. Who's Alice?
Alice, well, that's my mother's friend.
Oh, Jesus Christ, does she ever talk a lot? She's been dead for a little bit. Alice, tabarnak, comment ça va? Call Alice, tabarnak. Yeah, okay. Hang on, sit down for a sec. Okay, no, I just heard Alice, call Alice, tabarnak. Alice, c'est Alice, call Alice. Okay, so who's Alice?
That's my mother's friend.
Yeah, but anyway, she says hi, and she ever swear a lot. Oh my God, she's got a foul mouth for a cute little old lady. I gotta tell you that.
She's pretty.
Yeah, she is cute. But anyway, she swears like a sailor. But she wants to say, Alice, dis-le à Roger too, okay?
Yeah, okay.
C'est qui Roger?
My husband.
Oh, that's your hubby? Dis-le à Roger, là, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. I was feeling J-O in the back, so if it's not Joe and Jose, okay?
My grandmother was Jeanne.
Okay, I'm okay with that because I felt the J female, but I
Because she was married to my grandfather, whose birthday was on October 15th.
Yeah, but J-O for me is January 15th or October 15th, and that's why I count the letters out. because this is the 15th letter, this is either 1 or 10 for me. And that's how I work my magic, because they talk to me in numbers or they give me letters and then I deduct them. I get numbers out of them, okay? But the thing is, for me, it was either January 15th or October 15th, but I didn't know if it was a birthday, anniversary, or passing, but someone who's already passed away. So this person would not be alive, okay?
My grandfather passed. My grandfather has been passed a few years, and his birthday was October 15th.
Yeah. So he talks about that. Hang on a sec. I don't know if you have February or November around you as well, but he also mentions number 2s, which are Februaries or Novembers, or 2, 11, 20, or 29.
She passed, his wife passed in November.
So they're coming through together, because if it's not February, it's got to be November. 1 + 1 is 2 for me. And that's how I do that. But those two come through together very strongly, and they're happy. They're dancing, okay? So for me, there's a jig going on. So they make me feel happy, and I hear Ernest Tubb music. So really old country music is what I'm hearing. So Ernest Tubbs, do you understand it?
Yeah, they loved old country music, both my grandfather and my grandmother.
Yeah. Is there someone that played the harmonica too? Or is there somebody?
My grandfather played the harmonica. I have his old harmonica.
Because he talks about that, and he talks about the harmonica being important. So I don't think you play it. I think you just have it there, and it's a little rusted on one side. So he makes me feel a little bit rusty. So it's not a really expensive harmonica. Do you understand that?
Yeah, it actually is rusted on one side, and I don't play. I've thought of maybe playing, but I just keep it there for souvenir.
So he comes to see you quite often, and he talks about someone having a crystal rosary or a clear rosary. So he says that he comes through with that. So I wonder if your grandmother had one like that. It looks like a see-through rosary, okay?
I'm the one who has that as well. She gave it to me when he passed away.
So she's saying thank you. So she's really happy. How are you two connected? Are you sisters?
Sisters, yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, is there someone going back to school? Or is there someone going back to study something or start a new job?
She just started a new job, actually.
Yeah. Because if you're not studying, it's because you start a new job and you start studying things, right? But your grandmother's been around you quite a bit, and so is your grandpa, okay? They talk about the hairdresser, so I don't know who the hairdresser is. Do you understand that?
The hairdresser, no, other than she cuts hair. She's not a hairdresser, but she does cut.
I do a little bit of hair. But
Yeah.
So if you do hair for me, you're the hairdresser, because I can't cut hair, trust me. If I do, my hairdresser divorces me, that's it. Don't touch that hair, because I have a habit of trying to cut my bangs, and this is not a good thing. But I'm going to tell you, Mr. Harmonica player's around quite a bit, and I don't know, but they talk about the February, the November connection as well, so that's your grandma, but they're really, really happy. So he died in February?
He died in February,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, February what, do you remember?
I think he was born the 10th, so he would have died the 8th.
The 8th, yeah, the 8th. I think he died the 8th of February. Because my nephew was born a couple days after he passed.
Oh, that's really sweet. Now I need to ask you guys something. Did somebody have an overflowing toilet just recently? Or is the plumbing all screwed up in the bathroom? It's just someone showing me bad plumbing. And it's a bathroom, it's nothing else. But in bad plumbing. Just be careful, okay, guys? I see overflowing toilets and a lot of swearing. Oh no, I do, I see it. So if it hasn't happened the last 3 days, ask in your family, shit happens, okay? Literally. So just be careful. Now, did somebody have a prostate problem too?
My mother's father had passed away of prostate cancer and lung cancer,
Yeah. Well, he shows me the ribs. So see the sternum here with the ribs? And then he shows me his prostate. But if that's your other grandpa, he's around you quite a bit, and he says, hi. Comment ça frippe? Comment ça frippe? So they talk about Luke or L names. For males, Laurent, Luc, Lucien, but they talk about L's, okay? And if not, it has to be someone born in December or on the 12th, all right? So December or 12th. But they talk about that and they say hi. There's two that are buried together. One's going to be cremated and put on top, and they talk about that. So there should be 3 people.
My grandparents, their son passed away a year ago, and he's supposed to be buried with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they haven't done it yet, they are going to do it, but it's going to be on top of mom. So on top of the grandma, I think, is where he's going to go. But they make me feel good about that, you know. So are you going to Toronto, or is it you that's going to Toronto? Barrie or something? They're showing me like a trip coming up.
I went recently.
She just came back.
Oh, okay. But if it's
Hamilton.
yeah, but Barrie, Toronto area, like for me, I see the 407. So if you took the 407, you're going to pay a lot of money.
No.
But if you didn't, I'm okay with that. But they do show me those areas and shopping and yay. So you must have had a good time. They show me ice cream too. So I don't know if you had ice cream while you were away, but they show me ice cream, okay, unless you just had it.
I thought about it.
Oh, you thought about it? Okay, so maybe that's why.
But I
You
held
should have
back.
had it. Yeah. There's someone talking about they crêpe, so like crepes or like pancakes.
I just made some with my daughter the other morning.
Yeah. But for me, they make me feel they were around des crêpes, and it doesn't look like waffles, it looks like pancakes. So it looks really good. They're a little overcooked on one side, so they make me feel like the pan was too hot at first. So the thing is, she ate it anyways, so they make me feel pretty good about that, all right? So I'm good with that. Don't worry so much about stuff. You're worrywart, you know, and you get up in the middle of the night and then you start to think, eh? But they make me feel you have to stop that. You're very protected. You have a really good life ahead of you. So they make me feel good, but you're always thinking that things gonna happen that are bad. Nothing bad's gonna happen to you. You're never gonna suffer, you're never gonna starve, nothing like that bad's gonna happen to you, yeah. For you, you're full of piss and vinegar, you are. You look quiet, but yes, you are.
You're mixing us up then.
Okay. But they make me, oh yeah, it's a quiet one, you gotta watch. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she has some too.
Oh yeah, trust me. But they make me feel that, you know, you're gonna be okay. I don't know if you had like a neck to shoulder problem, but they talk about that being like a little
The
bit
last couple
off.
weeks, actually, yeah.
I'm
In the last couple of weeks, yeah, my back was really bad there for a couple of weeks. I couldn't sleep, so.
Yeah, but they talk about this getting better, but just watch around because it's neck to shoulder like this, or they make me feel to one side only. So I'm really sore on the one side. And are you buying a new bedroom set, or are you buying a new mattress or something? Or they make me, there's someone that had a conversation about new bedroom set or new mattress. There's gotta be, someone talks about that. So they make me feel someone just had a conversation last 2 weeks.
Yeah, a long time ago.
She had talked about it a while back, but never.
Well, they make me feel that conversation needs to come up again though. So for me, you either need a new bedroom set or a new mattress. It doesn't look like a pillow, okay? So just watch around that. But anyways, ma mère fait faire son titre, so don't worry about it. They make me feel really good, and I keep on hearing that harmonica. So the thing is, when you look at it, your grandpa's around you right away, so don't worry about him. They're really happy. But I want to thank you both for coming here today. You guys are so freaking awesome. You're both cuter than shit, and I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'll grab that.
That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I need a hug. Don't leave. I want a hug. I like my sugar. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Feels so good.
Oh, good. I'm glad. That's the whole reason I do this.